Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 17th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Wednesday evening out there. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. In today's video, we'll talk about the forecast charts across the nation. We're going to take for your Thursday and Friday outlook. We're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warnings, and advisories. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview forecast and a few other products they issue on their forecast page. And also, we're going to take a look at the National Hurricane Center tropical weather outlook for today. And you'll see that toward the end of this video. Alrighty. Well, I hope everybody are enjoying these videos. Hope everybody considers subscribing if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you. I want to thank for the encouragement for all my for trying to keep the forecast channel going. Thank everybody out there for that. Thank you, Mitch West, for giving me the keep on grinding routine. Thank for Weatherman Plus. Thank you for also telling me to keep going. And also, and other people out there as well my mom told me to keep going as well, and other people have too, told me to keep going, and maybe one day I'll eventually get to my goal. But it seems like all my goals that I've been predicting ain't come true, but I'm still just gonna keep slugging away at it. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going at it, try it, and keep going for a little while longer. But if I don't see too much more satisfaction in this channel, I might as well just get rid of it. But I'm just saying. If anybody out there could help me get to at least 400 or 450, I would greatly appreciate it. But it just don't seem like my luck is down in the dirt, seem like it, because I can't get no traction on my channel. But like I said, I think a lot of you viewers out there like watching them other guys, and you kind of put me to the last. So, but that's okay. Yeah, like I said, one day I might not even be on here no more, because I might just delete it and just get rid of this forecast channel. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going and see how much longer it'll go. But things not looking too promising on this forecast channel. I just hate to say it, but I'm trying. But things just not looking too good. Don't look like it. Okay? If I ain't made it to 400 subscribers by now, you know my forecast channel sucks. You know, might as well say it just 2 thumbs down, and it sucks. Period. So. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that maybe I might keep it up for another couple more months, and if I don't see no satisfaction, bloop, this thing is history. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive on into the forecast now. We're going to start off with your Thursday forecast. You can see we're going to start off in the northeast and work our way around. We got some we got fair weather across the northeastern portion of the United States from Montreal, Canada, and Toronto, Canada as well. Also in the New Hampshire, Maine and New Hampshire, all the way down in Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington D.C., into Virginia and Ohio, and back through Indiana, portion of Illinois, Arkansas, Louisiana, back to Houston and Dallas. Looks A-okay. We still got some shower and thunderstorm activity over portion of Ohio, back down through Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, down into the Gulf of Mexico into Florida. Also in the south and North Carolina as well. We got more showers, thunderstorm activity over southern portions of Canada. Also in the Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, back in the North and South Dakota, Nebraska, portions of Wyoming, also in the Idaho, back through Utah and Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, also in the Missouri, Kansas, and Iowa. In the red slashed area there, portion of Kansas, Oklahoma, back into portion of New Mexico and Colorado. Some heavy rain and flash flooding is possible. In the purple areas here, that's some mixed precipitation just west of Denver. Also over here in portion of Utah, and also in the portion of West Virginia as well. Also, we got some shower and thunderstorm activity over portion of Northern California through Oregon, through Seattle, Washington, and Vancouver, Canada. The remainder of Canada looks good. Got some dry weather with Montana, South Dakota, north portion of Nebraska, and North Dakota. Also into California and Nevada, back down into California, Mexico as well, in the Baja area as well. Alright, let's take a look at your Friday forecast. As you can see, we got quiet conditions over Maine and New Hampshire. We got a big real estate area shower and thunderstorm over southern Canada from Montreal, Canada, Toronto, Canada. Also in the portions of New York State, back into Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., North and South Carolina coastal plain, all the way down into Miami, Florida, back into Alabama, Mississippi, back in the portion of Texas, northern Mexico, into New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Kansas, all the way back in the portion of Wisconsin, also in the portions of northeast Minnesota. Down in the yellow slashed area, there may be some severe weather across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and on in the portions of Arkansas and northwest Mississippi. Over here in west of Denver, Colorado, maybe some mixed precipitation there as well. Also over northern Utah, got some shower and thunderstorm activity over southern Washington State and Oregon. We got high pressure dominating pretty much Minnesota, western Wisconsin, Iowa, north Nebraska, Kansas, Wyoming, Idaho, Nevada, back into Seattle and Vancouver, Canada. Seattle, Washington, Vancouver, Canada, southern Canada, back through Nevada, California, down into the Baja area, and also down into Mexico. Alright, let's take a look at the weather radar now. You can see we got rain and snow over portion of the northeastern United States, over Maine, and also in the southern Canada, southeastern Canada as well. Also, we got shower and thunderstorm activity from the Outer Banks of North Carolina, offshore, over around the Wilmington area, all the way back through central South Carolina, all the way back into Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, down into Florida. Got some activity down around Cuba, Bahamas look good. Shower and thunderstorm activity over Puerto Rico. High pressure dominate pretty much from southern Canada through Minnesota, back through Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina, all the way back into New York and Michigan areas. Also, we have some shower and thunderstorm activity over southern Canada, back into portions of North Dakota. Also, scattered activity over here in the west, extended from Montana, Idaho, back into Washington State, in Nevada, back down to New Mexico and Arizona, Texas, and also into northern Mexico as well. Also, we're in portions of Kansas, got some shower and thunderstorm activity there. Got some scattered activity around the Guam Islands there. Alaska looks pretty good. Few little scattered showers, snow showers in the southwestern portion of Alaska. Got some shower and thunderstorm activity around the Hawaiian chain islands as well. Alright, let's take a look at the advisory map. As you can see, we got some frost advisory, freeze warnings effect from Maine all the way back into portions of West Virginia and Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, all the way into northern Ohio, and even into Michigan. Got a fire weather watch over portions of New York. Red flag warnings over portions of New York's area there, and also down into Maryland. Also, we have some coastal advisories there, and also some marine warnings along coastal areas of South Carolina, even Florida. Special weather statement, a few severe thunderstorm warning, flood advisories are reported about Georgia, Alabama, Florida, also into portion of Mississippi. Also, still got that river flood warning along the Missouri and Illinois border. Also got that flood watch in effect for portions of northwest Mississippi. Area flooded advisories over portions for area rivers in Arkansas and Louisiana, and also down in southeast Texas. Got some air quality alerts in eastern Texas as well. Got some severe thunderstorm warnings, also some flash flood watches, also some special weather statements from Texas all the way through Colorado, back into Kansas, also Nebraska. Yeah, Kansas, Nebraska, and also in the North and South Dakota as well. Some watches fire weather watches in effect for a portion of Michigan, also in the northeast Wisconsin, also in the northern portions of Minnesota, and also in the North Dakota, a little bit over here in portions of southwestern Montana. I got some air quality alerts over portions of Minnesota. We still got those area rivers over North and South Dakota as well. Also some flood advisories over portions of Colorado and the portion of Utah. Also in portion of Idaho and also in Nevada as well. Flood watches in effect for portion of California. Some air quality alerts down here in portion of Arizona. Special weather statements over here in portions of Nevada and California as well. And also got a dense fog, dense smoke advisory over northeastern Minnesota, air quality alert for much of Montana there. And also over here in portions of air quality alert also in portions of northeast Washington state as well. Over here we got some in Alaska, we got some flash flood watches in effect for a portion of Alaska, and also special weather statements there as well. A couple of the northern island chains there with some flash flood watches there as well in the Hawaiian chain island. Alright, let's move on to the National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center overview. Excuse me, I had to get some water. As you can see, we got a marginal risk over southern South Carolina, back through Georgia, all the way back in the portion of Alabama and Mississippi. Also over here in portion of Texas, all the way into South Dakota and North Dakota as well. Scattered activity over the southeast U.S. And there's that scattered activity you've seen on the weather radar over in the Pacific Northwest and also in the western portion of the United States as well. The convective outlook shows general thunderstorms, like I said, from portion of Minnesota down to Texas, all the way back over to Washington State, also down here in Louisiana to the Carolinas and Florida. Marginal risk for southern South Carolina, all the way back into Alabama and Mississippi and Texas, also back into North and South Dakota as well. Let's take a look at the watch boxes. None in effect. The MDS discussion, none in effect. Storm reports for today. Currently as of this recording, we have 0 tornado reports. Wind reports, we had 18, no high wind report. Hail reports with 8, 0 large, and so that brought total reports to 26. That happened pretty much over southeast South Carolina, southern Georgia, northern Florida, also in the southwestern portion of Alabama, northeast Alabama, and also in portions of it was over here in portions of South Dakota, Kansas, Wyoming, and over here in Arizona. Alright, let's take a look at the fire weather issue. We still got an elevation of Maine all the way back down toward Maryland. And also this includes Connecticut as well. So if you're in that area, that's why they got the red flag warnings in effect for you guys as well. Alrighty. Now, during 48 hours and during the next 5 days, 5 to 7 days, no tropical activity expected as well. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed these videos. I hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we will catch you back in the next one. And enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And please subscribe to my channel. Make me feel better to get these channels up and running. I greatly appreciate it. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one.